So the girl here was going to go with you to the birthday party.
Imagine walking into a room, thinking you're about to meet someone special, only to find the one and only Chris Hansen waiting for you. That's exactly what happened to David Shoemaker and others who thought they could outsmart the system. Today, we're diving deep into the world of To Catch a Predator, to bring you the stories of the most arrogant individuals who ever walked into the Sting House. From bold claims to outright denial, these guys thought they had it all figured out. Enter David Shoemaker, a 21-year-old whose online activities led him straight to one of these Sting houses. David thought he was on his way to a birthday party, expecting to meet a young girl he had been messaging. The stage was set, the cameras were rolling, and David, oblivious to the reality of his situation, walked into the house with expectations far removed from what was about to unfold. His arrival marks the beginning of one of the most memorable confrontations in the show's history, setting a precedent for the level of arrogance we're about to explore. When David Shoemaker stepped into the house, he was expecting a festive atmosphere, not a chat with Chris Hansen. The moment he laid eyes on Hansen, instead of the young girl, you could almost hear the record scratch in his head. But David, he tried to keep it cool. His face barely changed as he casually asked, "What's going on?" Like he just walked into a surprise party, not a sting operation. But then, Hansen, with his signature calm, asked David to keep his hands where he could see them. That's when you see a flicker of "uh-oh" in David's eyes. "Who are you? Her dad or something?" he asked, trying to gauge the man who just flipped his evening upside down. It was clear David was trying to piece together this unexpected puzzle, not realizing the picture it was forming was one he wouldn't like. Now David was in a tight spot, and boy, did he start reaching. He claimed he was just there for a birthday party. Yes, a birthday party. It's as if he thought saying it out loud would make it more believable, not just to Hansen, but maybe to himself too. And the age of the girl? He played the ignorance card. "She never told me," he said, hoping doubt could be his ally. But David didn't stop there. He tried to pull a fast one, suggesting he could spot law enforcement from a mile away. "I happen to know law enforcement when I see it," he claimed, trying to sound like he had the upper hand. It was a bold move, trying to outsmart Hansen. But let's just say it didn't quite land the way he hoped. Hansen, unfazed, continued to peel back the layers of David's poorly constructed story, revealing the flimsy foundation of his excuses. David's attempt to navigate this confrontation with a mix of denial and bravado was crumbling fast, showing that when caught in the web of their own deceit, the most arrogant can also become the most transparent. The room's tension spiked as Chris Hansen brought out the chat logs. There it was, black on white. The undeniable proof of David Shoemaker's intentions. As Hansen read aloud the explicit exchanges, David's face told a story of its own. He scrambled for an explanation, labeling the conversation as role-playing. It was a desperate move, an attempt to paint his actions in a less incriminating light. But the words on those pages were clear, and his claim of innocence through fantasy fell flat. The evidence was irrefutable, and David's strategy to deflect only highlighted his awareness and intent. As the reality of his situation sank in, David Shoemaker's confidence evaporated. The arrival of law enforcement sealed the deal, marking the end of his charade. This moment wasn't just a wake-up call for David, but a stark reminder of the consequences awaiting those who tread this path. David's story is one of many. The show has a vault filled with tales of arrogance, each unique yet eerily similar. These individuals walked into the Sting House with confidence, only to walk out facing a reality they never anticipated. Their stories, filled with denial, excuses, and sometimes a last-ditch effort to escape the inevitable, are a testament to the show's impact and the lessons it continues to teach. Well, that is all from us today. If you liked watching our video, do drop a like to this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more such content. We're trying to upload every day, so do let me know what you would like to see from me next.